What is up, my people who is excited to react to another Geoff Castellucci cover? Today we're looking at Folsom Prison Blues, Johnny Cash classic, as covered by the man, Geoff Castellucci himself. I need some water for this one. I saw this performed live by Home Free, the Home Free arrangement back in October, and Tim Faust had like the juiciest F1 chest fret that I've ever heard. Shook the entire stadium. But yeah, so I have some exposure to this song, and of course, Johnny Cash. Who wouldn't love some Johnny Cash? I'm excited to see what Geoff does with this song. Without further ado, let's get into it.
I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio.
Oh, what a tease, come on. We'll stick with the flats. So that's from the G flat 2 to the A flat 1. He didn't bother to touch the G flat 1, so I'm sad about that.
Keeps rolling on down to San Antonio.
So this is harmonically a very interesting song. It's predominantly in a blues scale. So we have a pretty weird series of intervals that we use for a blues scale. It's kind of not like anything we ever see in any other scales that we would try to key in, but it's very interesting. And we also start off this piece with a lot of high notes, which I didn't really expect. Usually start with something pretty low for Geoff.
I hear the train a-comin'.
And it also starts in major. So normally we get with that minor third, but this melody starts with a major third, as per the original song by Johnny Cash.
It's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine.
Going up to an F sharp 4 at the beginning of the piece. No, I'm sorry, that's a G flat before. We're switching around. Deal with it.
And since I don't know when, I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps dragging on, but that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio.
And that's cool, the way we like speed up into that percussion coming in.
On down to San Antonio.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a train slowly starting to speed up. Like you would see in the movies, like the wheels slowly turning and the bar moving with it. Like that train whistle coming.
Come on. I hear the train a-comin', it's rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison.
Yeah, very interesting melody. We kind of switch between. So we switch between that major third and the minor third. So we're switching between major and the blues scale. Now that is again as per the original song by Johnny Cash, but I always find it interesting.
Shine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on, yeah. But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antonio.
So usually for the melody, we would descend that line through the minor third, but he did it with a major third right there. So he is starting to play around with the harmonic structure of the original song already. Now, he did tease the lower octave, but then he switched back up to the higher octave, which I think is good because we're probably going to get some juicy low notes later.
On down to San Antonio, on down to San Antonio. When I was just a baby.
I tell you? That's such a red herring. So he switched up the octave. And then right after he repeated the line, switching to the minor, to the blues, mind you. And going down to that F sharp 1.
But that train keeps rolling on down to San Antone, on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno.
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, so this whole time we haven't had any of the background voices going. It's just been the melody Geoffs. But now we start with them all coming at once with Don't Play With Guns and then switching to the harmony.
Always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him. When I hear that whistle blowing,
and we stretch out that part so we can have those counter melodies fill in.
Watch him. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him. When I hear that whistle blowing,
we filled in a whole 2 measures there just so we could add a new counter melody.
I hang my head and cry.
What a novelty, the harmonica in there. Is that actually him playing? Because, you know, I wouldn't put it past Geoff, but that's mighty impressive. So gnarly, that low F sharp 1s and chest voice.
I bet there's rich folks eating in a fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free, I know I can't be. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me. If they free me from
so smooth, because when you did cry on that note, it's like a I. It's a tighter syllable than E is, so you have to he had like a much bigger, beefier tone to it. This one was a little bit breathier, a little bit softer. Down an octave.
No, I can't be free. I know I can't be. But those people keep moving, and that's what tortures me.
And then the background's there. On the dominant chord. Kind of teasing what he's doing in the low melody. Beautiful.
And that's what tortures me. If they free me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line. Whoa, far from Folsom prison, that's where I'd wanna stay. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I wanna stay.
Who's that?
Far from Folsom prison, that's where I wanna.
I can't tell. Wait, is that his?
Wanna stay. Far from Folsom prison.
Is that the 5th Geoff clone? I remember in Ghost Riders in the Sky there was a 5th one. And I named him Daryl. Cause like Geoff, Goff, Geoff, and then I think Geoff with a J, and then Daryl was the 5th one. Anyway, I was going to talk about the melody because it's interesting that he's throwing it around a lot between the choir of 3 background vocalists and a single melody Geoff.
It on a little farther down the line. Whoa, far from Folsom prison, that's where I'd wanna stay. Far from Folsom prison, that's where I wanna stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle, let that lonesome whistle, let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
had a big tease going up to that.
And I'll let that lonesome whistle.
Let that lonesome whistle.
Let that lonesome whistle.
We do it on the harmonies then. Let that lonesome
Let that lonesome whistle.
and let that lonesome whistle. And then we get blow on kind of like a weird harmony there from the backgrounds.
Whistle. Blow my blues away.
Blow my blues. No, that's too low for me. I won't even bother. Echo from the guitar there. Most replayed, yeah, makes sense. I wonder if he's up on the balcony though. It just looks like more Geoff's, I think.
Blow my blues away.
Show off. Alright, I'm digging it. Nice, relatively simple for a Geoff arrangement. Not without some fancy mixing it up in the harmonies and stuff. And some funky chords there at the end of the background. Yes, nice arrangement of the song. It's a very Geoff take on the song. And I think it's to be appreciated because I think he nails it to the wall. It's a very nice arrangement. Folsom Prison Blues by Geoff Castellucci. Be sure to go sub to Geoff, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.